It's always the debate. Taylor Morin, Taylor Morin. Taylor Morin in the house with us now, joining us from Wake Forest with a bunch of Virginia guys on the set now. It's like 50-50 split now.
That's right.
Same high school, too, the two of you.
Yeah.
Westfield High School?
State champs.
State champs.
All right.
5 times.
Yep. Can you say
sorry.
that?
He can smile, though. He can smile, though.
Right.
Great to have you on set. Just the honor of being here with Wake Forest, and we already talked to your head coach, and he takes it very personally how special 48 hours is traveling with you guys and doing the steak dinner and dinner after this as well. What's it like for you?
It's humbling, honestly, being up here with guys like Eddie, Eric, EJ, Coach Rick. Like, this is just truly a blessing, dream come true. Watching guys come up here and do it before myself, Luke Masterson, Sam Hartman, Michael Jurgens, guys like that. Really, just being up here with you guys is truly a blessing.
I thought it was pretty awesome sitting next to you. Coach, I'm feeling pretty good.
Even in the receiver room, like you're the leader now. I'm just wondering how it feels for you being in that position.
I feel like a grandpa right now, but you know.
Is that a bad thing? Be careful now. It's actually a good thing.
But myself and Donovan Green, you know, we're taking control of this room, and this is our year, and we're really excited about it.
Taylor, I had the privilege to call y'all's spring game and see you guys do amazing things, see some new quarterbacks, young quarterbacks, and see you guys. He took care of the vets. You had about a half or a quarter, and then you went and sat down. But you had the iPads, and I'm fascinated to just get your thoughts on that. Are you excited about it? What will it bring to the table, and how will having video on the sideline impact game day for Wake Forest?
It's huge because a lot of the times during the game, you feel certain things, you see different things, and then you come to the sideline and you communicate with your coaches, with the other players, the quarterbacks, and you try to communicate that how you saw it in your head, and then you go to Sunday film, and it wasn't necessarily the same, right? So having that on the sideline is going to be a huge tool for us.
As a receiver, we had Coach Doran up here a few minutes ago, and he was saying receivers can always get the ball in pretty much every offensive snap because it's that zone read that you can still throw a pass. When you leave the huddle, you ever kind of look at the quarterback like, hey, bro, like, give me a look on this one. I might be open. That kind of deal?
Well, we don't huddle. So.
Well, no huddle. Give me a little wink, though, at the line of scrimmage.
Well, we try to play fast, and there's certainly some plays where you get it signaled in, and you're like, all right, this is mine, this is mine, right? And then you're like, all right, I'm going to go win this rep, go get my separation. Sometimes it comes, sometimes it doesn't, and then that's a conversation on the sideline. Like, hey, man, why did you see me?
Hey, what happened? What'd you see?
What did
we
you
get that play again.
Right,
you know,
right.
Don't forget about me.
Right. Good, man.
You've been in college long enough to get a degree by now, I would think.
Yes, sir. Got 1 degree, working on 2. Finished in December.
So what'd you get your first degree in?
Undergrad in engineering.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Master's in the business school.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
That's amazing.
You got a great future.
Thank you.
After the
base,
NFL.
The alumni base is huge, too. Are you doing internships? Did you do an internship?
Yeah, so I've been working with Ben Sutton, a big-time donor for us in private equity.
Wow.
So that's been a really, really good experience for myself, and a big reason as to why I came back, get that type of experience, and don't know how long football is going to last. And
was there any NIL in the middle of that thing?
Roll the quad. Shameless plug. You guys can contribute.
They got the pocket.
I ain't got it.
Yeah, you see the jewelry over there.
That's these guys.
So yeah, no, they do a great job, and contributing to our lives beyond the sport of football, and not just money, but things like the internship and having guys being able to come back and get master's degrees and things like that.
Right.
Why you come to Wake Forest.
Right. Last year was a weird year, for Wake Forest. You guys have been so successful, bowl games, scoring a lot of points, high-flying offense, injuries, turnovers, weird things just happened last year. How do we avoid that this year? What kind of strides are we making? Is a certain player stepping up? Why will this year be different?
Well, it starts up top. So Coach Clausen has taken full accountability for this, and he's like, we have to do a better job starting with coaching staff. So him setting that example in this offseason has really, motivated us as older guys to do the same, right? So it's very easy to point fingers, blame other people, but, for us, it's looking internally. As an older guy, what could I have done better, right? And then that's kind of contagious throughout the older guys, and then it's about getting the younger guys ready. So I think that kind of sense of accountability is what is this team is going to help this team take another step in the right direction.
Taylor, throughout the ACC, are there any corners or maybe some safeties that have kind of garnered your respect throughout the time here?
It's a very competitive league, and I think week in and week out, it doesn't matter who you're playing. Great secondaries across the league, which is, a blessing for me because it's, really humbling to be able to go against the best week in and week out, and made me a better player because of it.
Do you have a favorite route or route concept? When that thing gets called, you're like, yeah, baby, this is me.
We run a ton of option routes.
Yeah.
So for me, I love running the option route because when the defense thinks they have an answer, we got two or three different comebacks for that.
Yeah,
yep.
good.
How do you get on the same page with your quarterback with that? I mean, because obviously he needs to see what you see, and if you're making a cut, he's trying to anticipate. When you have that option, how do you guys get on the same page?
It's a chemistry thing. And for my first 4 years, it was with Sam and just building that experience over time. And now with guys like Michael Kern, Hank Bachmeyer, it's the reps during practice. And, he has to be able to read my body language, and we have to be able to come off the field and communicate, hey, what were you seeing in this look, right? What were you feeling? And then a lot of, time in the film room.
What does a healthy Donovan Green look like, and what can he do for this offense?
It's dangerous, and it's really, really reassuring having a guy like him back because he is explosive, he is a workhorse, and he is just fun to play with, and from your guys' perspective, fun to watch. So just getting a guy like that back is huge.
Yeah. How do you think this defense is going to grow? Because I think that was an area of when you guys were really good. Of course, you put up a lot of points, but you also had defense that got off the field on third down, maybe gave y'all some short fields to just go out there on 30 and just throw a touchdown easy. How's this young defense growing in 2024?
Right, so it starts with Coach Lambert and staff. Great staff. There's 3 or 4 different former head coaches on that staff. So last year they had a great year, and having the front 7 back is huge. Some competition on the back end between safeties and corners, but we've brought in guys from the transfer portal to enable that competition, and I'm excited to see what they do. Starting on Monday, we're gonna try to get after Coach Lambert and the defense, and iron sharpens iron.
Yeah. This is your last shot. What are you going to miss the most?
The locker room.
Yeah,
it's a really, really special locker room, and also the coaching staff. They're first class ever since I've gotten there. Full transparency, treated me with nothing but respect, and it's truly been an honor to put on the black and gold.
Awesome.
Wow.
We all have goals in life. You have a list of goals maybe you want to share heading into the season. You keep that close to the chest.
Personal goals kept close to the chest, but I want to win some football games.
All right.
That's what we need to do.
Well, we hope, all of us, that you achieve all of those goals, and we're excited to see Wake Forest this season and how you guys bounce back from last year. Taylor, we appreciate you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Good luck this season.
Absolutely.
Stay healthy.